Yo, what's up, guys? Yo, what's up, Andreas? What's up, Whitetail? What's up, Thrill? What's up, Ben? Okay, so yesterday, blew out this zone. It is now here, which I already shoot, which saves time. There's only one here for some reason right now. Also, blew out this zone. I tried to blow this zone out to get it to go here, but it wouldn't, so I just blew this zone out, and it happened to go here, which I can shoot from this tent. So it speeds up the jumper process. And I also tried to add another fallow into the rotation, like shoot a 16th one, and it didn't work. So I got mad. I just like shot down 4 other level 2s that were big that I didn't like, and now they're a little bit smaller. I don't know if that's gonna affect the diamond rate at all. Probably not, but it'll be easier to tell if a level 2 spawns in one of those 2 zones, I guess. What's up, Tio? What's up, Dark? Yeah, the Irish Silver is good, bro. No. Wait, maybe. Did I miss? I think I might have added one too many. Yeah, I added one too many. I'm a moron. 2 more. I did the math wrong this morning. Yeah, and we're pretty far into this one, so I might get it in like 20 minutes or so. Not too sure. I'm just bear with me for a second. I'm trying to find a screenshot of something real quick to send to somebody. Okay, should be good now. I guess the other zone just does not want to show up. It should be 2 here now. Yo, what's up, Cayman? How you doing, bro? Alright, well. Must have spooked them and didn't realize somehow. Oh, it's going pretty good. Be a lot better if we get this Irish mocha today, finally. What's up, Buck? Maybe. Okay, I don't know what's with a couple of the zones. It's probably because I was AFK in the game for like an hour. Nice one, bro. Go, Levi. Not bad, came in. Why you stacking the rares? Was it like a female that spawned with the 9 or something, or you just stacking rares to stack rares? Oh, okay. Which rare did you get, bro? Yeah, so I definitely have to reset or something. AFK for too long. I must have like spooked some stuff on accident. I don't even know how that would work. But yeah, I'm missing like 3 herds. Oh, yeah, I mean, you should count the female rares though, because they're the same chances as spawning male rares. It's kind of just unlucky when you get the females to spawn. I've had 2 female piebald spawn recently. One of them was with a level 9, like, come on, bro. Could have just been on that male. Yeah, I'm actually, like, surprised how, like, rare the fox rares are. Because they're, like, the old ones. They're not, like, increased rates, like, how they keep making everything super easy. No, I do not have any SR foxes. I would like one, though. I literally only need the Irish Hawk Mocha now. Nothing else. Which, unfortunately, is my favorite one. I wasn't even gonna go for all the combos, but kinda have to now. I've been getting a lot more 270s recently. I got 2 yesterday. The problem is they're all in the same furs. I think I've got 3 white 270s now. 2 chocolates, 3 if you count the... No, sorry, I have 2 white 270s, 2 chocolates. Would be 3 if you count the one that I messed up, and then 3 spotteds. I just need to get... So I'm missing spotted, dark, and dark. And then obviously the rares, but... Like, the rare 270s are, like, not really gonna be something that I plan to get. Yo, what's up, King? In 2 weeks, I don't... Not too many, probably like 10. Not been getting as many recently. I haven't been playing that much, though, to be fair, so it's pretty obvious that I would get less. Yeah, it can be bad at the start. Hopefully, we can get number 200 today. I feel like we could get 2 today. What's up, Jennifer? Yeah, I mean, it's good to even keep the max weight mythicals sometimes, if you're doing it on Soul's Reason. There's not very many fox in general. For the males, at least. I mean, I feel like even male and female combined, there's less than 100. I don't know how many females there are. I haven't counted mine. Yeah, I feel like if you're doing it on Salisbury's, then you can probably keep the 8s. I don't know why I said max weight 8s. They're all max weight, I'm pretty sure. Well, you want to make sure you get, like, what, maybe 5 to 7 pairs on the island? So that they don't, like, jump too much and you have enough to get consistent kills. And then the rest would just be, like, level 3s. Or, like, smaller if possible. I feel like you can get them all to level 2s, but it's, like, I feel like that would take you, like, 10,000 kills. Yeah, the Stitch is, like, a lot of people's favorite. I would just leave 2s for Fallow, honestly. Like, you can leave a couple 3s that, like, have... Oh, there's another 270. Of course it's spotted, though. I'm gonna stop taxing the spotted 270s. That's, like, 4 of those now. Yeah, you can probably leave a couple of the 3s that top out at, like, 150. I wouldn't leave too many of those, though. Nope. I'm getting the 270s now, though. I saw 270 number 9. Swear, like, I had 1 for the longest time. Yeah, the females don't matter. You just have to kill them to get the respawns for the red fox. If you shoot the male, it'll have 1, and it won't respawn. No, that's pretty normal, Jennifer. They're pretty common to see level 5s. What's up, Hunter? Also, Red, congrats on that leucistic male pheasant. I didn't get a single one of those. It's my favorite rare pheasant. It looks so awesome. The albino too, but I definitely like the leucistic better than albino. They're like one of the best rares in the game. Not that long came in. It was one of the shorter ones. There's not very many that you have to shoot down. That's why. The only issue is like finding them. People make it seem like it's a lot harder than it actually is. Like on Emerald Coast and like other maps, it's pretty hard. But Salisbury's in. The only hard part about Salisbury's is you gotta get them really small. But like when you're not HM'd, you see level 1 foxes on your main, like in your main zones, like every few hundred kills. Like they're very common. Obviously, you're not gonna try to get them all down to level 1, but I mean, it would be possible. It'd just be like extremely difficult. You'd probably need to stack like 4 great ones. Yeah, exactly. You will spawn 3s and under all the time. I feel like when I wasn't HM'd, more than half of my like kills were like level 3 male foxes and under. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know how I didn't manage. I got 2 Mellas and 2 albinos, but no leucistic. They're like so rare though, the male pheasant rares. The male pheasant rare is like double as rare as like an albino whitetail, for example. And, like even those you don't see them too often unless you're like actively grinding. What's up, Gunsmoke? Yeah. Even as initial spawns, though, they're still very rare. Because there's probably... You have such a small zone on Scotland, there can't be more than, like, 70 male pheasants, and, like, each one only has a 0.03% chance of being leucistic, for example. It's, like, 0.09 if you count all of them together, so it's, like, they're so rare. My favorite great one is the fox. The licorice red fox. Oh, no response. It's not looking good. There's one of the new ones that I shot down yesterday. That's one I tried to add into the rotation, and it started jumping, so then I just shot him down. Thankfully, he came back here. I mean, I guess it wouldn't really matter where he spawned, but yeah, there's one of them. I don't think it did anything for the dime rate. It seems the exact same. My respawns are just kind of bad because I go through the rotations too fast now. Oh, there it is. On cue. Complain and you get the response. I'm doing pretty good. No, I haven't got anything else yet. I really wish they'd fix the AI of, like, the animals. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, why do they just jump back and forth like that all the time? Well, you're half and half, so I don't have to worry about you being 270. I might, though. But you're for I need to be 270, so you're gonna score 268. Nope, not even 268. He's hella tiny. Yeah, that's good on Hirsch, bro. What? That's crazy. Are you like, did you try to manage everything, or did you only manage like a little bit? Like, I feel like managing like the river and stuff I don't know, can you even call that a river? It's like the big random lakes and shit like that would be like hella hard, but the rest would not be that bad. Like 50,000 and like 3,000. Yeah, that's still awesome though. Especially on the Hirsch. It's like really, really good. Like anything under like a 1 in 20 on Hirsch is like incredible. I don't, Jennifer. Well, with HM, you're gonna get a lot more diamonds, and like your rares are gonna be bigger, and you're most likely gonna get more great ones. Like I feel like most people that do HM get more great ones than people that don't do HM. I have other shot miss. Yeah, I mean it's so cool that you got him though. Nice, Jeremiah. It's awesome, bro. No, are you serious? Again, what the fuck are the chances of that, man? 1, 2, 3 diamonds in a row, and then look at that. Then he's the fucking loser that doesn't make it. 8 fucking diamonds and 20 kills, and he's the fucking loser that's not on a diamond. 3 times in a row. The albino's like so fucking rare too, and I've got like 3 of them and like 700 kills. It can't even like give me hope either by being like one of the level 4 racks that technically can make diamond. Oh, and you're fucking joking. Look, the next 2 are diamonds too. This has to be done on purpose. That has to be a joke from the game developers. That has to be some sort of joke. I've got more than 18 and 20 before. All my Fallow are just level 2s. That I'm not shooting. And I only shoot 15. Look at this shit, man. Five diamonds, and the one kill that's not a diamond is the albino. This game, man. I want to see it happen. Oh, now my jumper zone is over here. The respawns were hella delayed. I might as well check it. Oh yeah, it's not even here, bro. It didn't show up. Okay. I mean, it is past the time, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Did I get anything? Oh, no. He's hiding. I used to do that, but the respawns weren't that consistent, so I went up to like 18. But my diamond rate's still probably like not as good as it is on Fallow, but somewhat close. Sucker's floating too, are you serious? Is the water shallow enough down here that I can just drive out to him? Please. Okay. What's up, Kraken? Yeah, the solos are like the longest part. And like get managed. They have to be making this shit up. There's no way, dude. This is like it's like an ultimate troll from the game. When I'll hunt whitetail when I get the last fallow I need. Dude, that's another fucking diamond. Nah, this game sucks. This game genuinely sucks. Yes, yeah, and not that. Just wait until I claim this other one. Just wait. It's not just an albino. It's a sick joke from the game. This is like such a troll. There's no way this wasn't done on purpose. Like they're like, oh look, an albino spawning. Yep, make him a 4. And then proceed to give him 7 diamonds in a row. Yo, what's up, Hanks? Oh, 100%. They know that I want Africa 2.0, so they're making the game impossible. Possible to enjoy. Okay. So, I got 3 diamonds in a row, then got an albino, then 2 more diamonds, then shot a jumper, then 2 more diamonds. Like, what is that, man? 10 diamonds in 20. I lost the coin flip again 3 times in a row. Next time will be the time that I win, right? It can't happen 4 times in a row. Yeah, I want Africa 2.0, so the game is trolling me by giving me every single diamond except for the one that spawned as an albino. Like how? How did I get 3 in a row? Then oh, what do you? Is that another one, bro? Fuck off. I'm ending the stream, dude. This is like this is a troll, right? It can't be. This has to be some sort of like super advanced joke from Expansive Worlds. Okay, there's a 4. Finally, we got the first non-5. Oh, and there's another 5. This game is so bad. I actually hate it. I despise it. Oh yeah, guys, give me that Arizona map. Is that what I need to do to get the super rare albino? I don't even care if it's like a shit rack. I just want just any of them. Yeah, that's what and there's the 267 scoring deer. Oh, it'll 100% be piebald. It'll 100% be piebald. How annoying! Look, the one that's not just an albino sandwiched between 45 diamonds. Like that's 11, 11 and 20 kills. It's more. I lost a weighted coin flip essentially because they all spawned in at the same time. So it's like there's what 11 that it could have been to pick as a diamond, and it's like, yep, we're this one level 4, tiny level 4 too. Not even like a troll rack 5 level 4 to give me hope. Yeah, I saw you. I was watching your stream yesterday when you were managing them. Did you end up getting any more like managed since then or no? One day. Did you end up getting any more managed? Like after the stream or no? One? Okay, not bad. You know what's gonna be the worst after all this? I go on to like Scotland and I shoot that level 5 pine marten I found that was an albino, and that fucker is gonna troll too, and then there's never gonna play the game again. See, like, they could at least give me the albino with that rack, so there's like a slight bit of hope. They're like, maybe it's a level 4 diamond. It happens sometimes. Nope. Not even. That mix. Nah, you know what? I'm not even the next super I get. It won't even be a piebald. It'll be a Mela, just to like rub it in even more. It's like such a good one, but I already have that one. Uh, hooded spoon rack. Like everybody's first combo has to be a spoon. It's like a law. Nice mix. Yeah, that'd be a good idea. Yeah, I don't know how many people, like, so many people get non-spoons as their first one. Everyone that I know always gets spoons as their first one. Or, like, first three. My first three were spoons also, bro. And then I got a mocha blade to, like, to change it up a little bit. That's crazy, Dylan. That's good, though. That's what it is, but yeah, most people get spoons, it seems. They're, like, the most popular. Or most common by far. Yeah, I got a silver spoon, a uh golden spoon, another silver spoon, a blade mocha, a hooded spoon, and then another silver spoon. My first five. Yeah, just casually getting the rarest combo basically as your first one. Yeah, I got 3 silver spoons in my first 5. I mean, I have 9 now. It would be 10 if I didn't give one away. Yep, same. But I'm at a point now where basically everything is a silver spoon. I mean, you should HM everything on Leighton for moose. There's not that many male moose. I feel like I think there's the same number of male moose on Leighton as there is male muley on ASCII. No, I'm chasing the Mocha Irish. Everything that's not the Mocha Irish is a silver spoon. Welcome back, Cayman. Yeah. Because, like, every map you pick for moose, like, 80% of your zones are going to be solo females. Most people are, like, scared to do moose. Like, oh, how am I going to HM 100 and, like, on Medved, for example, 135 zones. But then there's, like, probably 80 of those zones are solo females. Leighton definitely has the least amount of moose, though. And they're not spread out all over the map, so I think it's the easiest one to HM. It's like, ASCII, they're not spread out either. But they... there's a lot of them, I'm pretty sure. Like, more than Medved, or about the same amount as Medved. I actually haven't like counted them, but I'm going off how many I see. I usually see a fuck ton of moose when I'm on ASCII. Way more than I see on most other maps. I would usually say Medved's the best one, but I've honestly been leaning more toward like Leighton recently. Because I feel like the advantage for Medved is the zones are nicer, right? They're more in the open. But then for Moose, like on Leighton, you can just like move the zones by shooting Whitetail or something and blowing them out with hunting pressure. Like, and move them into zones you want. That's what I did. Like, I like all of my Moose zones on Leighton now. A lot of people like Reventuli as well, but Reventuli has more Moose than Medved, I'm pretty sure. Like, if you're not doing HM for Moose, then maybe Leighton, or maybe Reventuli is the best one. Yeah, I think so for sure. Well, the thing about New England is you probably wouldn't have to herd manage like half the solos because there's so many of them. Like, you probably just like shoot anything that's not a level, just leave any level 3s for solos, and then just manage the actual herds down to 2s, and it'd be pretty easy. The only issue with that is like the zones. I don't think they're that good on New England. It's like Moose is like one of those species where like all the maps are kind of viable though. Like, you could do it on New England, you could do it on ASCII, you can do it on Reventuli, you can do it on Yukon. I just feel like Leighton and Medved are like the best two, and then Medved's kind of right, or Reventuli's kind of like right there in that conversation. But I've never done it on Reventuli, so I can't really say. But the zones would be really nice on Reventuli if they're like similar to Whitetail. You definitely could. Okay. Like, I just like does not want to slow down. I feel like Yukon's not that good for Moose, but it's like not. It's again, it's not bad. Like, none of the Moose zones are, none of the Moose maps are actually bad. It's like there's better options. Like the lakes on Yukon for the Moose would be amazing, but it's like managing down the river area is just gonna like suck so bad. I think like 1 in 7 or 1 in 6. I don't have anything crazy for tar. It's just literally all 2s. I don't have it. I think I have one, literally one level 1. You get a level 1 Mela on boar? That's crazy. Really unlucky too. My longest run for Fallow was my first one, but I was actually counting some kills when I was HMing then, so I mean it'd still be the longest, but I don't really count it. It was 2,552, but like 700 of them were while HMing, but it's actually claiming them then, so I'll go ahead and count them. That's why it's written down as that. Other than that, my longest was 737. Oh, that's unlucky. I thought I took a bad shot. I just didn't get penetration. total, probably like 1,800 kills. It's wasn't that bad. I mean, that's not bad. Like, as long as just you have to take enough time to get respawns, basically, and like make sure you're shooting enough. So if you have like 18 males in those zones, then yeah, like anywhere between like 15 and 18. I feel like 15 was a little low for me though for Muley. Just with this zone, it's been so weird. It was like really consistent when I was testing it, but now it's like one of them seems to not show up sometimes. What did it score? Because it could have been like a minimum score level 1, which would have been like, there's the sound. Now it wants to show up. That was wide as fuck. That might have been like a troll rack 5 that actually scores diamond. Never mind. It's just the angle I was looking at him at. It looked a lot wider. What's the estimate on it, then? I mean, if it's really low estimate, I mean, it's a level 1, so you want to keep it. But after you get your great one or however many you want, I would shoot it, especially if it's really small. So it could be like minimum score. I just rotate on females on a different map, bro. Don't do that on your map that you're actually great one grinding on. It's like if you're great one grinding on ASCII for Muley, just go to Parquet and shoot a bunch of females on Parquet. Or if you don't have Parquet or SRP or like Rancho, other maps with the Muley, just go and look in multiplayer. How come I shooting fucking rubber band bullets at him, dude? How do you keep coming back, bro? Somebody's gotta like finally permaban you. Like this. kind of ball python did you get, Ben? I wouldn't mix. And if you're getting consistent respawns, then no. You just gotta make sure you're like going through them slow enough and killing enough to get the respawns. Oh, okay. Still cool though, bro. Oh yeah, well that's pretty cool that you got it then. Nice, though. Yeah, 'cause my dad like supplies, oh, I guess tiny, like pet stores in the area with ball pythons. At least he used to. I don't know if he still does. The stream is fine for me. Oh, Steam. Sorry. Okay, that's good to know. Yo, what's up, Jacob? Yeah, I've got a snake currently. It's an albino corn snake. It's kind of an asshole, though. Yo, what's up, Rian? Oh, yeah, that sucks. That was pretty cool though. Geckos. Yeah, I think mine's in a 10-gallon tank, but it's also not very big. There's definitely a heating pad in there. I never played music on my stream. Not on YouTube. Yeah, well, ball pythons are a lot wider than corn snakes as well. It doesn't like the thickness of like a dime. Uh, well, you didn't get the respawn zone because I'm assuming the zone was one female and two males, and you shot it down to one animal, which means that zone won't get respawns anymore. If you have zones with one female and two males, you have to leave a male because you have to have at least two animals in the zone for it to get respawns. So that zone is basically a dead zone now. You got to move to a different one if it's like only one female. I haven't got any dupes today. You got anything today? What's up, so? Doing pretty good. How about you? Well, that's not good. You don't even need to find the female snow leopards. They're kind of useless. Yeah, you just gotta make sure you can't. You gotta make sure you don't shoot down zones to one animal, or that they'll not get respawns. That's why with the red fox you have to shoot the males and the females. So I mean, you can stay around in that zone for a little bit, but if it hasn't got respawns in a while, then I don't think it will ever again. It's like sometimes with tar, if I shoot them down to one on accident, they'll get respawns, but it's like very rarely. I have a whitetail zone that I accidentally shot down to one female as well too, and it hasn't got respawns in a year. He was originally shot on the very right side of the map, at the lowest they can go, and he usually stays in there. He either stays in that very right side, like on that trail, or like on the very left side. Not like the very left side, but like where there's like little lakes are kind of at, like right above that. Usually stays in one of those two areas. Like about the lowest the snow leopards can go. Yeah, kind of in that area. But it's not gonna be like the exact same like pixel every single time, like a drink zone guy. He'll be like within like 500 meters in that area. Nothing yet, so. Yeah, those like areas like that are kind of annoying. I mean, you can try if, like, for some people it's easier for them to shoot stuff down during the drink zones. Like the drink zones in Scotland suck. Welcome back. Yeah, I've already got 2 big rack red deers. You can name him that if you want. Nice, bro. Yeah, I've seen the snow leopard home ranges. There's like 20 of them. I don't know which ones are connected to where, so I can't like accurately predict where they're gonna go every time. Mine is always respawn in the same couple areas, except for like the occasional time he jumps off, but that's pretty normal. No, he usually just sits in his little house. Sometimes he'll come up and he'll climb on the sticks, and then he'll fall over and make like a loud noise because he's not very intelligent. Yo, what's up, Splotchy? How you doing, bro? I'm doing pretty good. Oh no, they've gone down there. That area that I'm talking about it's not just by the bridge. So it's like they can go a little bit north, they can go a little bit further in the bottom. Like, well, like I don't make a guide on that specifically because like not something most people are gonna be able to do. Oh, are you serious? You're like stands right in front of the other one. All right, bro. Have a good day, bro. Appreciate it, man. Just stopping by. I think the thing with the snow leopards, I don't think they can go outside of the, like, if you zoom out of the map, there's kind of like 3 ranges. I don't think they can go anywhere outside of the very top one. Yeah, kind of the same, then. No, I'm not like a guide person. What? Oh, that's the lowest they can go, Ben. So you might have like a minimum scoring melanistic. That's the lowest estimate the boars can have. I don't know. I'm not good at picking names. Yeah, you'd be able to get like double the amount of kills. Did someone just like randomly die? Apparently. Yeah. I'm actually gonna be so mad, bro, if I see a super rare piebald in one of my zones. Unless it's like a big rack. Like the brown one, because I don't have a big rack of the brown one. I mean, if it wants to be a 270, then that's perfectly fine by me. But the other stuff, just stay away at that point. That's good, bro. If you go forward a minute, it's the same day a minute later, but if you go back a minute, it's like a day in the future. What's up, Kyle? I don't know, I think my dad already has a name for it. I just don't remember what that is. It was his snake first. Oh, I have two here, but that's why it's being annoying. I tried to move this zone because I wanted it at the other lake, but the only thing that the zone stayed in the same spot. The solo just moved somewhere else, and then I tried to blow it out again, and it just became immune to hunt pressure. Like I killed like 15 mallards on top of it, and nothing happened. Well, there's 10 snow leopards and there's 20 ranges, so I'm assuming every snow leopard has 2 ranges. But I'm assuming they can jump around. Like, the tigers have 16 home ranges, right? But you can get, like, I've had 3 in the same one before. It's just, like, they'll usually go back through their ones. They're not supposed to do that. The game just kind of sucks. Yo, what's up, Kraken? So there can definitely be multiple snow leopards in the same home range, because I have like 4 or 5 snow leopards like jumped up in the very top middle in one area. Like if you're on like if you have the Sunder map open, there'll be like an area in the middle, and you know what I'm talking about. I have like 5 bunched up there. The only fallow combo I'm missing is the Irish Elk Mocha at 19 of the 20. Fortunately, the one that I'm missing is my favorite one. You know what's crazy, Kraken? I shot one of my Fallow level 2s yesterday to try to add it into the main zone, and I didn't like the respawns, like they weren't any more consistent. So then I like rage shot down 3 other ones, and I shot down 4 to like from big 2s to tiny 2s and like 200 kills. Like stacking, like the stacking. I don't think I was stacked that much. I think I had like 13. There were still 2 other ones that weren't stacked. Yeah, mine weren't solos. I shot one here, and then one in this zone, but it's not there. And then a solo, but the solo was on this map, like in this lake, so it doesn't really count. Alright, so see ya. Good luck on that. Oh, do you mean um the pine marten, right? No, I haven't. Yeah, I haven't shot him yet. Hopefully, bro. Dude, are you fucking having some sort of fucking laugh game? What the fuck is this? This has to be a joke. It has to be a joke. No, I'm fucking done with this shit ass game. Somebody permaban Kraken player 19. No, actually, but are you fucking serious? What the fuck is this dog shit? At least they gave me the troll rack I want, but it's fucking it's guaranteed the troll. But what? There's the diamonds right there, man. This fucking game sucks so bad. It's not even funny anymore. What? That's like 5 albinos and like 600 kills, and they're just like they had to be albinos too. They couldn't be like Mela trolls, which is something I already have. So like I already have a Mela. No, it's got to be albino. Like, come on, bro. Why couldn't you be that guy? Like, why couldn't you just like swap? Like, this is like a joke from fucking EW. I mean, this is my new biggest albino. He scored higher than my troll. I'll save the harvest. Yeah, like, why couldn't you beat this? I don't even care if it's small. Just, why? Like, I just know the next time that I get one of those very rare rares, it's gonna be a fucking Mela, and you damn right he's gonna make diamond. If my Pine Marten trolls, you won't know, because I won't be streaming again. It's not even a troll at that point. That was like done on purpose. Look, you notice there's no diamonds in this zone, right? Like they could have just put one of these other level 4s next to the albino if they were gonna do that. I'm not even gonna shoot the Pine Marten anytime soon, to be honest. Not like too worried with what he does. The Pine Marten? No, I think it's gonna troll. Level 5 Pine. I've gotten. This is my. Well, I have 5 normal level 5 Pine Martens, and only one of them made diamond. Yeah, I'll shoot it when I get the albino SR, bro. That Pine Marten. The Pine Martens will be on 15 other maps by then. Why have they all been albinos too, by the way? Like, that's 4 albinos now? Something like that? Like, why couldn't those be Melas if they're gonna, like, be level 4s? Yeah, only 6. It wasn't that bad. It was not like the other ones. But the fact that there was 1 diamond that just happened to be directly in his zone, too. Subject. I'm not gonna ban you, bro. That was a joke. I think I've got like 5. Well, 6. I think I have 6. See that they're trolling you now too in a different way. Something's got to be done about these fallow. We need to drive fallow deer to extinction. To 138? We should have left it. It's going 138. That's basically a 2. How do you do that, Kraken? Yeah, why would you do that? I don't know, KJ. It like depends on who you would ask. Also, how do you break your desk? What's your made like? You have like an IKEA desk made out of like cardboard? Oh, okay. For moose, it's probably either my 300 plus albino or my 50/50 speckled gray one. Yeah, I don't think that's even that rare, bro. I think I was just like lied to. I've seen a few people get one. I just don't see any videos on YouTube. I'll probably get another one of those before I get the two-tone typical. I mean, it's pretty rare, but it's not like... I don't think it's as rare as like the 50/50s. I see less of those. I actually don't have an Ashen quad paddle, so fair enough. Somehow managed to avoid that. What are the chances the two-tone typical is also the last combo I need to get for Moose? It's like, I really don't want to go for all the Moose combos, because, like, why? But I also feel like there's a chance that it's the last one I need. Yo, what's up, Cork? I know it is, Ben, but if I'm gonna ever complete the Moose that, like, and get every combo from Moose, that means I had to see it at least once. Yeah, this one's a jumper zone, but I also moved this jumper zone from here to here, so I can actually see it from the tent that I already used, so I don't have to like walk from this outpost all the way up to here. I tried so hard to get this zone to go down here, but it just kept moving along the lake, and then eventually just like went back to the same place, and now can't bounce. Like I shot like 15 mallards. There was so much dead zone pressure, and it just didn't move. It didn't even blow up. Nice, bro. I need a lot of moose, but I think I need the oak spider rack. I need the oak typical. Wait, no, hold on. Let me go by racks. For spider rack, I only need the oak. For quad paddle, I need birch, speckled, and ashen. For typicals, I need two-tone, birch, oak, and that's it. And then for big rack, I need two-tone and ashen, and then the oak 50/50. So I only need 5 more, 10 more combos. It's not that bad. What happens first? I get all 10 of the moose combos I'm missing, or I finally get one acromelanistic. About to go over to moose first so I can get a fucking great one. The fallow are not being very nice today. Like kills? I don't know. It's kind of RNG. Because, I mean, you could literally just, like, go every single time without getting a dupe, technically. And all of them be short grinds. But you could get, like, all the combos, technically, in, like, 3k kills if you were super lucky, right? So it's, like, hard to really guess. Nothing yet, Gunner. I said, I'm about to go over to Moose so I can get some... I can get a great one or something. If I don't get a great one in the next, like, hour, I think I'm just gonna go do Moose for the last hour. Oh, G1, okay. I don't know, maybe like 50, I feel like. Like 50 is pretty standard. It depends on how like how you get with the 50/50s. I feel like you could get all the combos you need without the 50/50s, but in like 50. But those could take a while. Same with like a couple of the typical and big racks if you get like super unlucky. Like even that's hard to judge. I mean, I've got more than half of them, including the rarest 50/50, 27 in, or 26 in. And I've gotten a fuck ton of duplicates, like way more than the average person would. Well, yeah, there's more combos for Moose than there is Fallow. There's 26 combos for Moose, right? Compared to only like 20 for Fallow, right? And like the Fallow don't really have any combo like that are like rare, like the 50/50 Moose. Like 50 is like an optimistic guess as well. It'll probably take a lot longer than that. Yeah, right, so I got 16 combos, different combos in 26, and that's pretty lucky. Yeah, I don't know. How do people mess stuff up like that fast? Like, if it was a Mela, I would understand. Like, they probably shot it with a 300. And, like, the Great One Boar, some of them you can definitely accidentally shoot with the wrong gun. Because you won't notice them. But I feel like the Stitch is when you'd notice. That must have been, like, either from a modded server, he just shot a bunch of them, or, like, he actually just spined them, I guess. Nice, but does that help you manage them down? You only got how many? You have like one left to manage, right? Because you said you're done with the solos. So is it literally just that one in one of your main zones that you need? Or one of your, like, herd zones? You have two. Are both the ones that you need to be managed? Are both those in, like, actual zones? Oh, they're both solos. Okay, I was about to say, if they were both in zones, just start grinding now. Yeah, maybe, but that's like, I feel like most people don't take that risky of shots. Especially if they messed one up previously, they'd be a lot careful on a lot more careful on the next one. That's not very many. That's pretty decent. I feel like it took me like 1800 total between like all the different times. And obviously, if you manage halfway first, it's a lot easier to shoot them down like the next few times because there's only like 5 that you have to shoot down. Yeah, but you didn't mess up another one after that because you didn't take like the dumb risky shot again, you know. Yeah, but like I don't think you're gonna be taking a 100-meter iron sight shotgun shot on a moving animal anymore after that. I mean, the chalk does kind of suck, but I mean, the chalk is better than the cinder and the smolder, though. Not by much, but it's definitely better. Yeah, but you're not gonna. There's no way you wait for the fallow to start moving before you shoot him. They move less than the. They move less than the boars. What's up, Witterson? Well, at least he's level 1. Let's say, bro, you got a minimum estimate Mela. That's like crazy rare. But yeah, you gotta verify those first. I can't even tell the difference half the time. What do you mean? Like, I mean, they could. Like, anything can jump. But I didn't have any jump when I was swapping. It's like, it's a joke with how big their hitboxes are. Oh, nah, it's probably like, if you failed the swap and then you try to swap them again, I don't think they'll jump. I mean, I'm assuming they could, like anything can jump. But it's like be so unlucky. Just keep looking, you'll find him. What is it, Kraken? Oh, really? I mean, just looking, do you not remember where like all your stuff is? It'd be pretty easy to like find them. Gotta like look and see if you notice one that's somewhere that you didn't have one before. Oh, I mean, if he's in the respawn trap, bro, and he's the last one, he probably like good to start going pretty soon. Damn, bro, that sucks. But yeah, the next time they don't troll. What's up, Hunter? Nothing yet. I mean, they're not really long. Yeah, but they're still not even really that long. Like 300 is pretty normal. 3 to 400 is not bad. Alright, Ben. Have a good one. See you when you get back. Alright, if I don't get a great one Fallow by 400, I'm going over to Moose. I feel like Moose always got me with the sub 100 grind. I did. I moved a few of them around. Just this one was a jumper zone, and this one to here. I haven't shot the pine marten yet. I gotta shoot him for a bit. Not with how the luck's been recently. Yeah, I mean my sight's like nowhere near that doe, but the hitboxes on them are just 10,000 times larger than they need to be. Yeah, they can like make the hitboxes of them like 5 times bigger than they actually are, but they can't add like a real map. Oh yeah, that for sure. Because it didn't used to happen. Might not have been on purpose, but it also most likely was just because their game is kind of bad. Yeah, but they probably don't know how to do that. Yeah, I mean, at one point they didn't. People got the grind with that, and with way more consistent respawns. Nice, Kyle. On what species? Nice, bro. That's really good. Yeah, hopefully you get him soon, bro. Are you gonna stop after you get the wolf grit one? Nice, bro. Yeah, I don't have that many. I have one that was 242.71 in my lodge, but I don't think you can get those anymore. I think that was a thing. I think the max you can get after the update like 6 months ago is 340 or 242.48 now. Yeah, I have only 2s for melee. I have a lot of 1s though, but not like an absurd amount. There's plenty of free one guides on YouTube. Yeah, you gotta be careful though, because some of the ones that are 240 or 342.48 show up as 342.47 in the lodge. It's like some of them are like fake max levels, like they troll you until the last minute. Yeah, I was doing melee for a while at one point as well. Yeah, knowing my luck today, it probably won't, bro. I got an albino today that was the only non-diamond in like 10 kills, and then like 100 kills later, I got a fucking another albino that was literally in the same zone as a diamond. And of course it was a level 4, both of them were. Yeah, the silver blade racks are, I don't like them that much. I've got 4 albinos in like the last 1,000 kills. All of the 400 kill grind, the 300 kill grind, like the 200 kill grind. They've all been level 4s, and they've all been when I've killed like 10 diamonds in the last 20 kills. I've literally lost like 4 coin flips in a row, essentially. Really, the 5th one's the charm. And like they're all albinos too. They couldn't have been like piebalds or like even melanistics. I would try to manage it first so it doesn't bounce off of the respawn trap. I wouldn't, honestly, but you can if you want. Oh, for moose, maybe. For like fallow, I would say no. But for moose, I think you can maybe get away with that. Well, if you don't know where it went, then I definitely don't know where it went. What is going on? This game sucks so bad. I mean, if your HM isn't working 8,000 kills in, there's got to be something you're doing wrong. I don't know, probably the typical right moose, KJ. I mean, no diamond and 400 kills without HM is pretty regular. Happens a lot. Bro, what are all these 3s? What's cooking up? The great one or like 50 diamonds? My favorite is Sunder Patan. Yeah, probably. That sounds exactly like what's gonna happen. I'll get a rotation. I have 15 shooters. 14 of them are like 270 diamonds, and then the one that I get that's not is an albino, and it's still level 4. Yeah, I know it's my title. The whitetail will be later if I get an Irish elk mocha. Are you serious? Another golden spoon. Are you having like a? This has to be a troll. Well, at least he's kind of like, he might be big. I don't even think he'll be big. He looks normal. I don't think it's big. It'll be like maybe like 282 big. Like slightly bigger than some of the other ones. Need like a backup in case the game crashes. Fucking golden spoon though. Do I care that much? I care for the number. It does look like a 282 to 283. It's not like massive. It might not even be 283, bro. Oh, it is. Well, at least it's a cool kind of score. Tweety 3.33. He looks all ugly because he fell in the water, as if like the golden spoons couldn't be any worse. That guy's not even that wide, Kraken. They get a lot wider than that. Okay, this one's got to be a sub 100, right? Can we get number 45 and 45 kills? It's like the great ones are stalling themselves out on purpose, so I have a chance of getting the super albino, but then the game's like, yeah, here's level 4 times. It's not 200. It is if you count the one I gave the Zoe, but I don't count that. You're going the wrong way. 199. Update that. What'll happen for a super 50 or a great one 200? It's got to be from the fallow grind or the moose grind or the whitetail grind. So I'm not gonna count that like pine martin in case he's a super. It's got to be from one of the grinds. No, I got the. If I didn't get the great one, then I would. But maybe. I mean, if I get another one in the next hour, I'll go to moose for the last hour. Oh, here we go. Got level 4 coming in. It's about 400 yards out. I'm gonna let him walk in, but I ain't fucking walking that far when he dies there. My respawns are probably gonna be like hella garbage because I left mid-rotation. What's like crazy annoying about the spoon racks is like they're not, the like rack they get isn't based on their weight. It's like that last guy was like really big. He was only 8 pounds under max weight, but he was a 380. What, a 383? 283, I mean, not 383. And then my max score spoon rack was smaller, a lot smaller than he was, and my one that I got this 274 scoring was fucking bigger than he was. It was a spoon rack, Mark. A golden spoon rack. Is that 5 golden spoons now? Or 4? That's getting too many. And no respawns. Well, you can sit here for a little bit. How many are you shooting, Hunter? And like what size twos do you have? I don't know, Court, maybe. There we go. I mean, I don't know. I've been getting a lot of fucking 3s too. So, maybe they patched herd management in the secret update. And my muleys were like my slowest great ones on average, so. You know what? Since it took so long to get respawns, I'm gonna go check this jumper zone now. I'm here. I mean, yeah, my melee were mostly like 400, like 350 to 400, so it's pretty normal, I guess. Some people get them in like 100. He's a level 4. He's a 2. Nice, bro. Does that mean you're finally ready to go? You can, Mark, but for some people, they have to get them all small. Like, it depends on, like, the average. What time are you streaming? You gotta shoot him on stream, bro. You're gonna get the great one in, like, 2 rotations. Like, 1 in 12 might be fair. Like, I got, with a couple threes, I got some 1 in, like, 12, 1 in 10. Did not get any jumpers here, really? Wow. Alright, Jennifer. See you. Good night. Yeah, just keep doing your rotations. Eventually they'll come back. That seems to be like an issue with a lot of people for Muley on ASCII. It might, maybe wolves? Check for wolves around that lake. Alright, Kraken. Good luck with that. Shouldn't be too long. Especially if you're going for like a 1 in 10 diamond rate lake. Like, that's pretty easy to get with red deer. Yeah, that's good. What's up, Roland? Yes. Muley or Fallow are like a class lower than Muley, so they drop way faster. Especially if you get a bad shot. Like, if you double lung a Muley with the 300, which won't give you credit, it'll drop them, like, on the spot, but it's a lot harder to do that. Whereas, like, Fallow, you can basically just, like, double lung them from any spot. Especially with 300. All I know is I feel like Muleys take longer to die, bro, than Red Deer when you get a bad shot, and Red Deer take ages. I feel like wolves are the worst, though. Judy Hopps, great one. What the fuck does that mean? Would they even do that? There'd definitely be some copyright issues there. Is that like a meme in the Call of the Wild community? I swear I've seen that exact suggestion before. Fuck, how is this guy fleeing? Where's he going, bro? Yeah, because that shotgun perk that reduces recoil for every gun. It's not just shotguns. You should definitely put all 3 points into that. It's like the best perk you can get. Especially if you're like grinding with the assault rifles. Even if you're not using assault rifles, it's still really good. So you can line up your next shot faster. Okay, this grind has to be under 100, surely. Been 6 fallow grinds since I've got a sub 100. Surely this one is the return. Nah, I will be trust. I mean, we've been streaming for about 2.5 hours now, almost. I'm not sure. Yeah, but there's not much, like, not much you missed. Yeah, there was a few rares, but they weren't very big. You get a muley great one? Nice, bro. Alright, Roland. See you, bro. Have a good one. Ooh, my guy's neck is not looking too good. I bent that guy in half. Shot, but... Oh, that's why. Which rack is it? Is it like one of the good ones? I never ended up getting a good rack. Super rare. What does it look like? Is it like a drop tine rack? Is it like the one that's got like two little like tines on the very like edges of it that just like kind of point down? All right. Oh, yeah, I never got one at that rack, but I've also never seen it troll. So hopefully he doesn't. Does this zone keep like not wanting to show up? Yeah, I got a bunch as well. Just like all of them were kind of like the same rack except for one, and they were like all of the boring furs. They were all like dilutes or piebald, and only one of them was like the good piebald. That's the only one I got that I liked. Yeah, that's good, bro. Yeah, it's two golden spoons in a row. That's kind of crazy. Maybe, but I don't know. I'm just gonna start grinding Fallow off stream at this point as well. I don't really care because it's getting a little boring. Because there's not very much, like, what's the word I'm looking for? There's not much like variety with the Fallow. Nice, bro. Was it a male? Oh, nice. Sucks that wasn't a male, but still, it's pretty cool. I guess you can put both genders on like the stick mounts if you have them. Like one good thing. Yeah, doing the same thing repeatedly. Like, Fallow and Bear get so boring so quickly because it's like everything's the same. You're probably just getting jumpers, KJ. Or you're not getting enough kills to like actually get the respawns. Or if you're doing Whitetail, it's probably just the Whitetail respawn bug. Yeah, if you're getting Fallow, they're probably jumping, or you're probably not shooting them enough. Or you're main menuing too many times, or you're not like taking enough time. Like you're doing them too fast. There's no real respawn bug for Fallow, so everything's pretty explanatory. What's up, so? Yeah, I don't know. I don't usually get rares, but recently I've been getting a Fallow, but like the Fallow rares are pretty not that rare. Except for the albinos and the mellas. That Pine Martin better not troll, bro. If that Pine Martin trolls, I'm deleting this game off my fucking PC, by the way. With how many times I've been fucked. It's an albino, too, so it's like, it's 100% it's gonna troll. Alright, they'll have a good one. Hopefully your tigers start working pretty well. Yeah, there's a level 5 albino pine marten on my map. I wasn't gonna like spot it to find out, but I accidentally spotted it yesterday like a retard. And it's a level 5, but it's not guaranteed diamond. So it could be a super troll. Most likely is a super troll. Based on my luck, it would be a super troll. If it makes it though, I've got like the coolest multi-mount in the fucking game though. With super rare badger, super rare pine marten, and the piebald female make. I don't know. I'm kind of like not wanting to shoot it, especially with how bad my luck is right now. Like I don't know. I don't think it would matter. Obviously, it will matter because like the score's already determined. But I don't know. I mean, if it was a female, if it was a male mink, I would have the albino that I got. But I would also probably like want to go for a super rare if this one makes it. I got a golden spoon. Yeah, you can name the pine marten. I think the minks are pretty easy to grind. I think they tend to stay in the areas. There's not very many places they can actually be. So if you just grind them at the lakes, when they're like in the water and like the bottom of the river, I feel like it wouldn't be that bad. They're definitely like more grindable than pine marten. Badgers are like super easy to grind, I'm pretty sure, because there's not very many like burrows. But pine marten, I haven't really found a way, the place that they stay. I mean, they tend to respawn like somewhere close by, but like that's not guaranteed. Most solos always tend to respawn somewhat close by, but then they could also just respawn on the other side of the map. How do you even say that? Blanche? Is that the mink's name? Or the pine marten's name? Okay. That can be his name, I guess. Why do I... Number 200 is gonna be a fucking silver spoon for sure, bro. Like, the next one has to be silver spoon. The milestone great one has to be a silver spoon. Ooh, another 270, but it's on a fur I already have. That's 3, technically 4 270s with this fur. 4 with the fucking spotted and 2 with the white. Yeah, well, Ratatouille's going into the second lodge. It could be the two-tone tip. But it could also be the spruce spider rack. I've done 10 270s now. Well, 9, but 10 if you count the one that I shot with 300. Well, welcome back, Ben. That's nice to hear. Yeah, spruce with the quad is definitely worse than spruce with the spider rack, but you're more likely to get spruce with the spider rack. Neither one of them are very good, though. The spruce is good with the big rack, and the typical wreck, but it's like absolute ass with the others. No respawn. Right. Oh, respawns. I don't know. I haven't counted them. The females can be solos too, so it's like hard to estimate. There, and most of the solos sit with the other ones. I had to guess maybe like 40 male solos. A little bit less than half the map. I probably spined him. I like shot him in the back spine or something. Nope. I shot his balls off and then hit liver. That's fucked up. Poor little fallow deer. That is a good combo. I'm actually not sure, Ben, but I do it most of the time anyway, just because it feels like it does, and every other game it does. Same with proning, but you can't actually prone when you shoot in this game half the time. I don't know if I'm gonna do moose today, but I've done moose before on stream, so you can just go and check it. That would be very difficult, but it's definitely possible. I don't know, like, how, like, much sense that would make to do. I would just say go, like, for all the twos. Pretty much the same. Like I said, my great one rate didn't really get any better when I started shooting down more. In fact, it probably got worse somehow. feel like the level 2s, I didn't end up testing that when I was moving the zones around. I was gonna like make a backup and shoot both of them and see what they score. But I feel like the level 2s that are like the very minimum weight estimate are like the same as level 1s in terms of weight. I feel, or like close enough the same. I feel like the level 1s are like literally only the minimum weight. I feel like every level 1 fallow is like the absolute minimum the fallow can go. Like their minimum score is like 60, or minimum weight's like 60 kilograms, I think. I feel like literally only fallow that scores 60 kilograms are level 1. If it's 60.01, I'm pretty sure it's a level 2. Like, I don't know if that's 100%, but what it feels like. Alright, bro. Hopefully they don't all jump to different zones right away. What do you mean it killed you, Mix? Like the level 5 muley? Like attacked you? Yeah, I don't know. It has to be like wolves. Bro, look what I just got in my main zone. What the fuck is that? Alright, Kyle. See you, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, but it might be wolves still, because like they couldn't maybe not drink there. They're just like resting there or something. Sometimes there's it has to be something like that. It wouldn't just disappear. If there's wolves nearby, yeah, but if they're like is in a rest zone or a feed zone anywhere, it's like could be spooking them on the way to the zone, then I don't know. Cause I've had a zone like that, but it was just inconsistent. Like it wouldn't always not be there. It's just like one every like 10 times they'd actually be there. Is your tent like too close? I don't know, like sometimes the tent could like prevent them from spawning in or whatnot. Yeah, if it's 270 away. Yeah, but I feel like you would still see them like a few times. It wouldn't be like 100% of the time you don't see them. That could be what's happening if it's a wolf zone. Does like the zone indicator show up or no? That was the issue with mine that had a wolf zone nearby. They would just like spook on the way to the zone. They just never end up showing up. Probably red deer after. I've got a good chair. Is it a guaranteed diamond or is it a troll? I mean, you'll know by the rack. Which piebald is it? The brown piebald or the white piebald? Oh yeah, that should be a diamond. If that's the brown piebald, then it'll score the top of the estimate. I can't tell from that angle. It looks like the brown one though. Lots of kills and shooting them down pretty fast. In terms of like by fast I mean like speed. Nice, bro. Yeah, correct. That should score 266 then. I would assume. Nice, bro. Yeah, I mean you can tell them by the racks instantly, but that version of the piebald always scores like the top. What's up, Buck? Oh, he's max weight too. Nice. Yeah, I didn't get my first super piebald for a while. Yeah, but I got a spoon rack even earlier. I mean, my first great one, my first super rare, probably, I don't think I got it until like 4 or 5K in. It was after both my long grinds. That's not a bad one, Nathan. It's probably not like the best, but it's like definitely one of the easier ones still. Wait, minimum weight? Minimum, that's crazy. That's pretty rare. Not quite minimum score, I don't think, but it's pretty damn low. But it wasn't a level 1, right? Yeah, ibex are fairly easy dimes. And it's also easy to check all of your locations for them. They don't have very many spots they can be. Okay. I would have honestly, I mean, it was a main zone, but I would, if you had like another male in your main zone, I would have honestly fucking shot that one instead. Just like left that. Yeah, whitetail respawns are always pretty weird, bro. And it's not a very consistent one. I waited like 30 minutes yesterday, or not yesterday, like 2 days ago for whitetail respawns. I ended up getting like $4, bro, to respawn. If it was the only male in that zone, I would have moved zones at that point. Pretty. That's like that one gets jumpers sometimes. Nice, bro. Like 3 pieballs and 300 kills is usually pretty normal for fallow deer. They're like hella common. Red deer are like that now too. I don't think so. I don't know. I think I've seen them in the 60s before, bro. Fallow are weird as fuck. We almost died to fallow deer. I mean, Casey's doing lodge tours tomorrow on his stream. You could also just wait and watch the Casey Planet lodge tour of Cork if he can go through one room without crashing. Do you kill the whole zone? You gotta like move the zone. If it's the wolves causing it, you gotta move it all. But I don't think it's the wolves. We haven't seen it a single time. He must have done something and it messed it up. Like it's sometimes normal to have them. Like what the fuck is that? I'm nowhere near that though. Let it die. Nice, 6. It's not that rare for initial spawns. I mean, it's very rare, but it's like it's not as rare as people think it is. But it's like 1 in a trillion maps, you know. Happens somewhat often. It's cool that as a moose though. Moose are awesome. Look at this shit, Cork. This game fucking sucks so bad. And people are telling me the hitboxes on these things aren't bigger than they're supposed to be? Like, what? Apparently. That's awesome, bro. Absolutely not, Ben. They're definitely a lot bigger than a male. You'll like try to spine shot a male and you'll shoot over him, but as long as you land within like 5 meters in every direction of the female, you'll hit it. Like I can shoot through the fallow antlers pretty consistently. I don't think their hitbox is that big. It's just the females seem to have ginormous hitboxes, especially like in the their back and like face. Yeah, I already said that. Fuck, most likely it won't be the one I need. It'll be some like dog shit. Yeah. I feel like it has to do with like when they tilt their head or something, like when you alert them. Because their fucking head hitbox specifically that's like way bigger than it should be. Yeah, if you want to do that, that'll work. I mean, you probably shouldn't HM in your very first like grind, especially if you're having like trouble with it as is. But yeah, that's pretty good. Like if you get like fives in your main zones and especially fours, just leave them. And then you go to a different zone. Yeah, whenever I host mine, I crash. Like, guaranteed. Nice, cracking. Yeah, I can do that. So many clumped up there, dude. Oh, never mind. That guy moved. What a great guy. Alright. Yeah, I'm probably gonna stream for 20 more minutes and then end the stream. Yeah, I'll definitely watch your stream, Kraken. I'm not gonna go to bed for a bit. And I'm probably gonna do Fallow off stream as well, dude. I just want to get this fucking my Irish milk at this point. I don't even care if it's on stream or off stream anymore. Yeah, I don't know. I get less duped when I'm playing off stream. I don't know what it is. It's probably like just like what's the word for it? Like, it doesn't actually happen, it just feels like it happens less. I feel like I get less dupes off stream, but it's probably the same. Placebo, yeah. Yeah, I feel like it's just placebo, but it feels like I get less dupes off stream. Alright, bro. Have a good one. I probably won't be, because I'm probably gonna do like... What, I got 20 more minutes left, so probably like 30 kills. I'll be at, what, like 230 kills? In like 3.5 hours so far. And I also wasted like 10 minutes yapping in the beginning of the stream. So we're getting like 70 an hour still. Even while streaming. Like the new Fallow setup is definitely better. It's not just you that'll crash though. It's everybody. Like he'll have a chance of crashing when he goes into other people's lodges. I mean, what you could do is you could move all your best trophies to Sasika, or not Sasika, to Spring Creek, but that takes a while. Wait, is this the other zone? Did I get my female? Did my female respawn here? I think it did. That's good. Didn't swap then. Like, I don't know why they don't just fix that bug, bro. It can't be that difficult of a fix. That's what I mean. That's why I said, like, your best ones. Like, you might have to, like, take out half of them. Oh, yeah. My female did respawn. It respawned in this zone again. Didn't swap. Nice. Perfect. What's up, Lemon? I do, bro. How are you doing? Is that a really big one, or is that 53? That's the diamond rate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in the last 20. So we're still holding that like 1 in 4 to 1 in 3 diamond rate. I think that's him. I think that's his YouTube channel name, so I'd assume that's him. Wait, really? That's what you gotta like blow out the whole zone and hope it moves somewhere else. But I don't think it's the wolf. Something had to happen with your zone. Like must have done something on accident. Oh, yeah. The crashing is like really, I feel like I crash more than other people crash when they're in my lodge. It's like I would like KC to tour my lodge again too, but it'll take him like a fucking hour to go through everything. And while you're crashing, dude, he would be able to look at like he would end up looking at my lodge and be like, oh well, that's the stream for the day. You think he's planning a 10-hour marathon. At least that's what the post you put out said. Fucking whole 10 hours of be looking through a lodge with the amount of crashes. I don't know why they don't fix these simple bugs, man. I wonder if there's like a fix or anything. Like, I know it's, like, not an issue with, like, you or whoever's crashing. It's, like, the game. But I wonder if there's, like, something you could do to, like, prevent it. Other than, like, Spring Creek. Yeah. It's, like, the lodge that you have to pay for and the DLC that you had to pay for some reason. For the fucking better mounts that they, you know, acted like were going to be mostly free. And people are going to defend them on that for some reason. I feel like it depends on how big the boar is, but I feel like the smallest of the Great One boars are still, like, pretty big. Well, the boar Great Ones are even worse because you can't see them in multiplayer lodges. Well, you can, but, like, they have the tusks of, like, the normal boars unless you change the pose. Yeah, literally. Like, it's $4. It's like, which is like whatever, right? But it's an update that shouldn't be $4. It should be free. And it's like more people, like, they're gonna start charging shit for other stuff. Like, they're gonna start charging $4 for other stuff now because people pay for that. Yeah, the only thing cool about the update is the 3 new mustelids on the new map, and it's like I'm not gonna, like, hunt them forever. If that fucking Pine Marten albino makes diamond, I'm never gonna even hunt them again because I already have the multi-mount that I want completed. Like, if I find like a rare badger or something in a fucking multiplayer game, then yeah, sure, I'll, like, hunt that. But, like, I'm not gonna, like, oh, can't wait to go out and actively hunt minks and stuff again like I was for a little bit. Hopefully. Fuck. Got a 270. That guy looks awfully big. I need a 270 on that first, so it'll be a 269.7. Yeah, it shouldn't take you that long if you're around 10. I mean, like, the last couple might take a while. But if they're, like, in herd zones, you can kind of just leave them. Yeah, finding them is the hardest part. Especially if you're on a map that isn't Layton, but even on Layton, it'd be difficult. Oh, that guy's not even close, but that guy's tiny. Yeah, you got, like, good supers too. Especially that albino red deer. Yeah, I mean, moose is a pretty difficult one, I guess, for the first one. The first time doing that as well. What's up, Catherine? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I can see. I don't know. My whitetail took probably my longest, and it's not even the greatest compared to my other stuff. The Irish Elk Mocha. That's the only one that I'm missing. Would also not mind an albino super rare, so I have one of every super rare. Well, Whitetail, I feel like it's easy because there's no solos, but like for me it took so fucking long. Especially if you want to get like a really, really crazy diamond rate, like 1 in 5, because then you gotta go to like really small ones. Yeah, that's true. Oh, I'm zeroed to the wrong thing, bro. No, I wouldn't take it. It has to be on my map. My map is like starting to hate me. I mean, you can, yeah. That's what you usually, I guess, should be doing. Like, you have any part of your main zone that's not stacked, then you can shoot those while you're shooting solos. But the solos respawn pretty much instantly. Not like actually instantly, but like fairly close to it. So you might not want to waste time. What's up, Hunter? I don't think so. It doesn't seem like a rare. I think it's just albino and Melba, right? I don't remember if they added any with ASCII. Also, Cork, what time did you say that for Whitetail? Or it's not foggy? Because I was trying Whitetail at like 11:20, which is what I thought you said, and that shit was foggy as fuck for me still. The fog just now reminded me of that. Maybe it's different for every person then, because I swear I was trying that time and it was still foggy as hell. You know what's crazy? I doubt somebody would see me grind 7,000 kills for a silver spoon, and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, he made his mods to where he takes long on purpose to make it look legit." Like somebody would actually like suggest that that's a possibility, which would be kind of funny. I don't think you can. Maybe you can, but I mean that's cheating. You gotta deal with the shitty fog. It's part of the game. Yeah, maybe. I thought I tried 11:25 and I thought it was still foggy, but like I said, maybe it's different for every person. I'd be like, oh, fucking top tier mod. Is there a mod like fucking make the Fallow dough hitboxes smaller? No, that was like a legit suggestion, bro. People thought I was spawning in boar dupes and wolf dupes to make it look like I was legit, since I didn't get any dupes on foxes. Like, why would I actively spawn in fucking dupes, bro? And then proceed to get pissed off on after I get the dupes. Like, don't make no sense. Yeah, I would legit download a mod that gets rid of the fucking dope hitboxes if that was the case. Since the fucking that'd be kind of crazy if like some random could make a mod that does that and like make the hitboxes the actual size they are, but like the developers can't. I wonder how long it takes until we get like a mod to where they like rework Virunga Savannah and they like change the models of the animals into like elephants and shit. We get Africa 2.0 mod before we get the actual map. Yeah, a no jumper mod and a fucking old respawn mod. You basically just get to fucking use the patch that all the grinders got like their hundreds of great ones on, and now that that's gone, that they all fell off. Like, Hork, just think for a second. Could you imagine HMing with near instant respawns and no jumpers? Like, you know how fast you would fucking HM? Well, GTA 6 has a release date, I think. If it's probably won't be right, but after 2.0, they won't even care. Yeah, didn't they come to think that's what everybody used to use, and now that that's not a thing, they suddenly get less great ones. I mean, I got 90 kills in an hour with Fallow last night after I moved him around. I was testing it, but that was off stream. On stream, I'm still getting like 70, which isn't bad. Yo, what's up, Kraken? Welcome back, bro. We're gonna finish up this rotation, then we're gonna do one more. I don't know, maybe not that high, but all I know is there was a lot of people that used to get a lot of great ones in this game, and then as it starts to get harder to grind, they've started to fall off. Oh yeah, when I was doing it yesterday, that 90 an hour was with 3 different times I went too fast to get respawns, so I had to like AFK for like 5 minutes. Dude, I would have got like 120 an hour if there was like instant respawns, bro. And I didn't have to go look for the fucking jumpers, because like even if I get jumpers, I still have to go here, which takes like a minute, and then like shoot this one and then ATV over. What's up, John? Nice one, Kraken. Yeah, I know. Like, bro, could you imagine just shooting Fallow or like Whitetail with perfect respawns, no jumpers. It did, and the crazy thing is, grinding tigers now isn't even that bad. I swear, it made other stuff worse than it did tigers. Because, like, the tiger respawns, like, 15 minutes for me, which is not bad. Killing 4 in 15 minutes is, like, that's grindable. But, like, the other stuff is what I feel like got the worst of it. Well, you can, bro. You just gotta, like, herd manage if you want to do that. You don't want to herd manage, so that's totally fine. I know a lot of people don't like it. But that's, like, the only way to get this amount of diamonds this fast. Sadly, there's no other way. I don't think the very top left lake does, but I think all the other ones on the left do. Yeah, I don't know why they reworked the entire respawn system. How hard was it to just, like, you know, remove the tiger drink zones? That would have fixed the issue entirely, and it would have made them to where, like, you'd actually have to, like, have an above average, like, IQ to, like, be able to grind them. Because, like, snow leopard respawns are still damn near instant. I've killed 2 within 5 minutes of each other, and I'm only shooting 1. So it's like, I feel like they literally only did it for tigers and, like, the other stuff. I feel like everything that's a solo still respawns almost instantly, but it's like the herd animals and the tigers seem to have gotten, like, absolutely cooked. But even then, the tigers are not that bad right now. I mean, dude, that's the classic. Or just like the lodge crashing. No, that's not a bug, bro. That's a feature of the game. They've been doing that for like 8 years now, Cork. That might have been a 270 I just shot. Oops. Yeah. It's like the game's not even bad, it's just like the developers are kind of bad. And slow. And it's like also, I'm sorry, but like, couldn't they have figured out that this fucking like lodge crashing bug was a thing in early access? And then, you know, patched it? Or was all the creators too busy trying to like scam early Great One boars? Like, I feel like 99% of the content I saw of the new update was Great One boar grinding. Gave them a 2-week head start and still got them all before them. Come on now. Well, I think I get a week of early access, but I didn't start grinding until like a few hours into the first day. So it's like 8 days advantage. But you gave them like a fucking month advantage and still got them all before him, bro. And like, wouldn't somebody tell them that the fucking boar are like bugged in the lodge? Like, they not figured that out either? Like, the new Great One did this like pretty ass map. Well, not like the map isn't ass, but like the location is ass. You could do this like boar thing, and people, you can't even see the people's stuff. Yeah, that's probably what they told them. Should you respawn? Nope. Yeah, exactly. I don't think there's a difference between like maybe with like HM, but like when you're not HMing, I feel like every Great One's like the same. Boars definitely are like one of the fastest if they are different. Yeah, I mean, but everything without HM is RNG. Yeah, I mean, mine are the fastest that I got out of mine. Like, out of everything. And I feel like my Fallow HM, my Wolf HM is probably better. What's up, Gavin? I got a spoon rack golden earlier, but I think you saw that and spotted. About to finish out this rotation. That's it. I mean, yeah, that's kind of true. That, and you can also like, you could accidentally HM most of your map and not realize. By like, if you're shooting 3 deer a zone or something, and like 2 of them spawn as like level 2s, and like a 1 in each zone spawns like level 2, and then you're not able to actually kill them. Kinda can happen. Nice, Gavin. Let's go, dude. It's awesome, bro. Who the fuck are you, bro? Oh, it's in the middle of nowhere. I'm assuming he's from this zone. A minute, maybe. However long it takes me to claim these 3 deer. And this is a 4th over here. Which there isn't. Playing PC. Yeah. Alright, Ben. See you, bro. I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow. I think I have something to do. Have a good one, KJ. Alright. Alright, everybody. Appreciate you stopping by. Have a good one. But I've gotta go now. Kraken player should be live pretty shortly. Go watch him. But yeah, see you guys. I don't know if I'll be live tomorrow, but see you the day after tomorrow.